Welcome to D2 Bites, a show where we serve up quick conversations about marketing over snacks. Joining me today are Melissa Silva, Kris Kmiec, and Vijaya Singh. And we're talking about YouTube ads in the big game. So, sports. Let's talk about football a little bit. Where are you when you're watching the big game? Are you watching at home? Do you go somewhere, go to a bar?
I usually go to my aunt's house. She hosts every year.
I stay home. And if you feel like joining me, great. If not, I'm perfectly fine.
Really just depends on the year. I've done all three: family, home, and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to have snacks. What's part of the spread?
Definitely wings, definitely chips. Some years it's Chinese food if you're feeling it.
Much like Vijaya, you gotta have the wings. Fried chicken, ribs, wings is like a staple at my party.
Of course.
All those things, plus we gotta have sandwiches. But you gotta have like a mix. There's gotta be like a smorgasbord of offerings.
I agree.
I like that word.
Because each quarter you can go to a different land of
Yes.
food.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be finger foods or whole plates, yes, I agree.
Kris, you've actually shot some games, right? Tell us what that's like.
I can't lie. I love football, so I'm a fanboy. I still get the adrenaline going when I walk out on the field with the players. I do shoot Jets and Giants football. I've been doing it for a very long time. But no, it's exciting. And I always feel bad because there's people that pay a lot of money to be close, but I just get to stand on the field and get paid to do it. So.
Do you have like a camera on your shoulder and you're running?
So, for the most part, I do handheld for them, and if you ever watch the Jets, I'm that shot when they come out of the tunnel. If you watch Netflix, you could watch Aaron Rodgers' show, The Enigma. In episode 1, you'll see me run out behind him. But no, I love it, and it's just exciting. It's exciting for me. I'm a sports fan, and I get to be as close as you can get.
Yeah, that's so cool. The game is on a TV, which is landscape, but right now when we're all on our phones second screening it, that's in portrait mode. And when you're shooting content or, something like this or something like a football game, you have to think about those two types of formats. So, Kris, how do you set up a shot like that? Like now, does it differ at all if you have to be thinking about more than one aspect ratio?
Totally. So it depends on what your final output is going to be. If you're really going for a more social media look, then the portrait works. The problem is a lot of times people want to use footage both ways. You want to use a landscape and portrait. And even today, if we're going to cut this for more social, we're shooting everything really wide so then we can crop it in. I just think it depends on what your ultimate goal is. The commercials for the big game, I think they should be bigger, larger than life because, the audience is nationwide, worldwide. It's one of those things that everyone's watching. So I go as big as possible, but it also depends on what you're trying to get out of the commercial. It's weird because I talk about aspect ratios, and at MetLife Stadium, the screens aren't actually 16:9. They're actually wider, not as tall.
Oh.
So when we're shooting, I have to remember I have to keep your face dead center, otherwise I'm going to cut your head off. If I try to frame it as I normally would, you're not going to actually fit on the screen. So I got to shoot really wide and keep you dead center.
And you're running up and down the field.
And I'm running all around the field, yes.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
What are we seeing in the B2B space? Is landscape still tried and true, or are more people moving towards portrait?
It definitely, I think it definitely depends on the platform because it doesn't matter if it's B2B or DTC, it's the platform that matters. And I know if we're thinking regular YouTube, we're thinking landscape, we're thinking shorts, we're thinking portrait. And now with LinkedIn, we're also thinking portrait. And of course, Reels and TikTok. So everything is like that vertical. So it really doesn't matter who your audience is, it matters like the platform.
Mm-hmm. So now when you're planning out videos, you have to be thinking about the message, the story, yes, all of that stuff. And really where it's going to be up there has to be a lot more thought behind it, a lot more strategy behind it. It's not just let's make a video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's make a video is like the easiest thing to say. but the hardest thing to do.
Absolutely agree.
I always like to reverse engineer. Like, I think Kris brought up a really good point in that it depends on what your end game is, right? So like, know what your goal is and then reverse engineer the path to get there. Because that's the best way to make sure that you're prepared and you get the best results.
What's a takeaway or some inspiration from these types of ads that are these big, larger than life ads that we or our clients can take into making our own videos better in 2026? So be it storytelling or production value or anything from ads of this scale. Maybe not necessarily on the same budget, but.
I was going to say, when you're paying, I mean, years ago it was like $250,000. I think it's almost $1 million a minute. When you're paying $1 million just to air the ad, you have to put a lot into it. On our scale, I think it all starts with a good story. Like let's get the script or the storyboard or however we're going to begin. Let's get that tight. Let's be able to read it and envision what we're going to go and do and produce. I think you have to have a good base before you start building up. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree. You have to have the strategy in place, which informs the messaging and the story. And once you have that, you have everything else. Because your videographer, your audio guy, they're only going to be able to do so much. If you're not telling a good story, it's always going to look like you're not telling a good story.
And I think when brands are looking to make this kind of big investment, even though you want the production value to be good, I think people need to think like people and think like humans. I think the most compelling content is when it feels real, it feels authentic, it doesn't feel forced.
That's it for today's bite-sized chat. Catch you next time on D2 Bites.
That was great.
All right, let's take a quick break for a not quite halftime show, a segment that we're calling Battle of the Boards. It's a trivia competition where, here's how it works. I'm going to read out some questions and you'll have a couple seconds to write your answer on your board. No cheating, no arguing with the host. Not allowed. At the end of the round, the contestant with the most points is going to be our big winner. You will not win a ring. It was on the budget. Yes.
Does spelling count?
No. Which has come up more in the coin toss of all time, heads or tails?
Oh.
And this is just during the big game, by the way, not of all time across football, across the sport.
No, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to go with my original.
Actually, I think I'm going to change it.
Maybe I should change it.
Yeah. All right, boards up.
Yep. Said heads.
It's tails.
Oh,
30-28. Considered by many to be the greatest ad during the big game, the Apple Macintosh commercial inspired by the novel 1984 was directed by whom? Was it A, Ridley Scott, B, John Carpenter, or C, James Cameron? A lot of quick responses.
C.
What did you say? See? Oh, it's A, Ridley Scott.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry.
Kevin knew it.
James Cameron needs
You knew it?
I knew it.
Why did you help me out, bro? I thought we're on the same team.
This is what happens when you're in front of the camera. There are 32 teams in the league. How many teams have never won a title? None of you got it, but I think I'm going to give a point to Kris because it's 12.
Oh.
It's not, look, just because I'll be editing this, you don't have to be nice to me.
That's true. That's true. That's true, everybody. I'm going to get the vanity edit. Casino.org surveyed Americans across all states about their game day snack preferences. Which food was the favorite across 32 states? Was it A, pizza, B, wings, C, chips, or D, nachos?
Oh. Absolutely.
Wings? Bing? What'd you say? It's wings, yeah.
Okay.
What do the dogs that appear in Animal Planet's Puppy Bowl all have in common? A, they are all recruited from animal shelters. B, they are all descendants of dogs owned by current or former football players. Or C, they all have SAG cards.
It's gonna be a feel.
Yeah, I think
I was
C.
gonna do that, but now that you guys did that, I'm gonna go with A.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? Is it
The
A?
strategy for Kris works because it's A.
I did not know that, and that's very cool.
And our winner. Well, congratulations to Kris, who is our big winner today.
I got wings.
You won the plate of wigs.